Krew Season Podcast. We are back again. This is episode 46.
46. Going down.
That little Benny got me ready to go to the club and buy a section. Goddamn it. Little Benny be going hard.
Energy. Kenny T is in the building.
What's good?
OT is in the building.
Yes, sir.
Y'all must in the motherfucking building.
I am D Trill AC. This is another episode of the Krew Season Podcast. How you fellas doing? Fuck how y'all doing. How do y'all feel about the backlash that we done got all week long?
I was trying to defend it. And I still got backlash. I don't even know. God damn.
I mean, I didn't say a word in the video, and I was getting smoked.
Hey, fuck it, I'm going down.
Because you know how it is.
Oh, yeah.
If I go down, we all go down.
Why?
I mean,
because we both.
They just had all that. They had all that energy saved up. They were just waiting for something. It's been a while since they got to hate on us.
No, the other one.
So, what the hell you doing?
There you go.
Y'all fixing technical difficulties. Y'all good?
It's been a while since they got to hate on us. So, drop some. They all came out the bushes going hard in there.
You know what?
And then you got niggas in the DMs talking about some, I'm riding with you, dog. No. Post a comment underneath the tweet.
And I still said what I said.
Don't let these people change your opinion on what you think.
I said what I said. Was it a little extreme? Absolutely. But y'all get it, man. Damn. These hoes, it's still hoes. And that's who I was referring to. The queens. I'm not talking to y'all. The women who carried themselves respectfully. Why would I be talking down to y'all? I'm talking to ones that carry themselves like trash. And speaking of trash,
you're talking about the ones with three baby mamas. I mean, three baby daddies.
The trash ones.
And then
it don't matter what it look like. It could be ones that's leaving never mind. I ain't
So you saying the real queens, they go get the plan Bs after. You saying
wearing condoms?
Hey, you saying the real queens and Noah ain't shit nigga and they ain't letting them nut in.
They ain't letting the ain't shit nigga.
You get what I'm saying? That's what the real queens
and
doing,
leave
right?
them with a baby and all that good stuff. That's all I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? That's it.
And do you still treat them with respect? Yes. I never said don't treat women with respect. All I said was these hoes is hoes. That's all I'm saying.
You also said they don't deserve respect.
I didn't mean deserve respect.
You worded it wrong.
I did. And I could see how, it went the way. But they get it, man. Damn.
They would have watched the rest of the episode.
They're being technical and shit. But
the little clip, minute and a half clip from YouTube, Twitter, and then running with it. We put the goddamn link up there so you can listen to the rest of it, but y'all just run with every little thing.
People small-minded, man. People small-minded.
So, you saying that you ain't backpedaling at all?
At all.
You saying? You just want to further elaborate, further clarify what you mean.
Because I thrive in the negativity.
Just saying, man. They know.
That's all we need.
Well, yeah, unless you've been living under a rock for the past week, you done probably seen that clip we talking about. I think it's at like 740,000 views or something on Twitter. Where my man, made a very bold statement. And I ain't gonna lie, when we were shooting it live, I said, ooh, this is gonna get us in trouble.
I said, yeah,
we with it. I'm with it over here.
I ain't with it.
But, again, man, part of, what our brand is just being bold and how you feel and stating exactly that and dealing with whatever comes with it. You know what I'm saying? Backlash from internet people, I guess, what comes with it don't really move us no way or another. Like my man said, he's not backpedaling. He's standing on exactly what he said. So.
Flip it. If it's a female and they dating a dude and they find out the dude have 3 kids, what they gonna tell that girl?
With three different women.
Exactly. What they gonna tell that woman?
They're not gonna say he's the king. I get what you were saying. They're not gonna say he's the
king.
king.
But you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
They gonna approach it way different than they would a man that doesn't
feel
have
like
kids.
She can change the situation. I can help the situation.
Oh yeah, they gonna sleep with him and have his 4th child.
That's real. And then when he dipped, he was the bad guy.
And he was a bad man.
He was already bad from the go. What the fuck is you talking?
Saying, man. Accountability, both sides. Both sides, man. That's all.
But people can change.
They can.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can, but you still gonna get judged though, regardless.
Yeah, you're right.
You can commit a robbery or kill somebody 10 years ago, and you can change, but they still gonna hold that over your head.
You still did what you did.
Yeah. That's at the end of the day. That's it.
Your jacket is your jacket.
Yep.
But I just think it's messed up that women are the only one that get to have those kind of preferences and standards. Just like you said, if the situation reversed, a woman run into a dude that have 3 kids by 3 different baby mamas. Now, she probably going to be his 4th, but I'm talking about just the thought process.
That's a fact, though.
The thought process, you know what I'm saying? She going to still, I don't know. But when he basically stated just that, just the other way around, he got killed for it. How can you judge somebody for having kids? Women with kids take care of their business more than most men do anyway. They got their own car, they got their own place. Well, I mean, you kind of have to. You got people depending on you.
I think the problem was when he said they weren't queens, which, in his defense, like I said, if you run into a dude with 3 different kids with 3 different baby mamas, you ain't gonna call him a king.
You're gonna call him irresponsible.
It's exactly what you're gonna do. So I mean, I wasn't with it. I'm still not with it, but I get what he was coming from.
Especially if they not especially if he not in them kids' life. And then you choose to deal with this dude.
Even if he is in them kids' life, they gonna look at him like, oh, you just nutting in everything, huh?
That's
right.
Real.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. But no.
Why you ain't get a vasectomy?
You want kids, don't you?
Come on.
I can give you one. And she gonna be like, okay. Yeah. And that's how it usually go.
Well, again, man, we done been getting killed all week, and one of the people, we just caught wind of this today. We didn't know who or what was going on. When our Patreon members, shout out to them, sent us a DM with this clip on YouTube in it from Cynthia G. We done had a little, I guess, history with her in the past where, she couldn't wait to get hold of this little clip right here.
Make sure we tag her.
We will. Shout out to the again, man. It ain't shout out to y'all.
She
man.
gonna
We
see
love
it.
what y'all got
She
going.
always see it. She just don't look at the whole thing. She
Right.
like to hate black men. But let's keep on going.
It's real. So you know what I'm saying? We
She a
just gonna
baby
play
mama
it.
herself, but
See?
Wow.
See?
I'm not with it.
I'm not with it.
I'm with the shits today.
I'm not with it yet.
I'm with the shits today.
Don't let me out.
I'm not with it yet, but keep on going.
All right, so basically, she seen the clip, and her and a couple of homegirls was on their Zoom YouTube channel or whatever, and they responded to it. So I'm just gonna play that.
Because somebody actually sent me this email and asked if I could just roast these dudes, and I'm gonna confidently roast them because he can call up if he wants to. There was a time when I was in the process of roasting him, and he was in the chat box, and he called up. Let me say something. Black men are the most unemployed group. Okay, they're the kings of you need to go 50-50 with me. The trash bag pathology is real to where you literally got dudes sitting up in videos. Okay, they're literally sitting up in videos carrying 3 trash bags, complaining because a woman put them out of a home. Not one resource. You don't have no freedom. You can't sit in your home at all. With even eating ice cream without becoming a hashtag, you can't walk through a community without becoming a hashtag. You can't employ nobody. You're at the mercy of men of no color sitting up waiting for stimulus checks and unemployment, but you're sitting there, kings of air mattresses, mind you. How many of you think that there's more black men who are sitting on air mattresses than black women because black women are more employed and got more resources than you? You can carry a household. You can carry a household on your own if your life depended on it. You can barely take care of yourself, let alone a child. You're the only group of men who sit up here and talk about your kings with no kingdom in sight, no resource in sight, conquered as anybody could ever be. You've been dominated by every single group of men on the face of the planet, but you got the nerve to sit up in a video. Talking about women don't got nothing going for themselves and y'all hoes ain't queens. This is evidence. Is this not evidence that we live in a black male worshiping culture where you can literally be a dusty 3 trash bag bandit and sitting up rating the value of another woman? Oh yeah, but y'all let a kitten in some heels sitting up in a dark room as sugar booty as he could ever be, obviously in the LGBTQ community, but it's not no loss of black women just begging for him to rate their worthiness. It's a problem. It's a problem.
Right. It's all just
She talking about Kevin Samuels with that.
I don't even touch it. Like that was just so ignorant. It was just so obnoxious. It was just so just insane. Like everything about it was just word vomit. It was like, did he have a brain cell when he put those words together? I don't understand it. And so it's putrescent. And
he laughed and said,
lost for words.
He laughed and said he doesn't have a job. He laughed and said he doesn't have a job, but he still sat up there talking about a woman You can literally throw
he can't even
Her hands
in a
broke.
room full of women and black men, and if it hit a black man, you can guarantee he broke and depending on somebody else to fund his life. You can guarantee.
So let me get this. He can't even pay for the date?
No.
I can't even pay for it. OT can't.
Then
it's
like I said.
OT can't pay.
And then he said up there talking about, oh, you got 3 kids with 3 different baby daddy. You let somebody bust all in you. Why is a grown ass man laying down and creating a child unprotected with a woman that he don't intend to commit to? And this is why I'm saying this is a black male worshiping culture, because the way he talked about those single mothers and those baby daddies was that this black man ain't creating them.
Right.
This is a problem. And you could only do this if you are a black man and you live in a black male worshiping culture where even black women talk about single mothers as if black men are detached from them. No, this is something that you're causing black men. They're demonizing women, and he's a professor, she's that stuff, and she wants every man to the curb because what about him?
Well, and it only if she's a woman of no, they could have
the same
30 different men of no, but no.
Because when the race of the man change, even with the black women, they don't themselves. But I've never heard any black man say that a black woman who, whether she was married to the white man or not, when she announced her pregnancy to that white man, never have I heard them ever call her a baby mom or a future baby mom, or say she go be a single mother, or she about to head down to the welfare office. I've heard a lot of conversations in these spaces. I've never heard them refer to a black woman that was pregnant with a white man's child as a future baby mom. And that right there tells you a lot about how they think of themselves as black men versus different groups of men.
Absolutely.
Queen Eva said, as much as y'all complain about the black women image, and see, black men want to run around with their 3 trash bags complaining about community issues that they're creating, but nobody gets to talk about it. Nobody gets to talk about how literally all of these problems, whether it's out of wedlock children, single mothers, baby daddies, unsafe communities, matriarchal hoods, black men are creating them. But we don't get to say that black men are creating them, but they are creating them. Men create single mothers when they refuse to marry the women that they're having children with. It's just that simple. If black men didn't like single mothers, they would either 1, not be impregnating women that they don't want to commit to, or 2, only impregnating women that they are married to. It's that simple. That's what they will be doing.
Well, but
they're not doing
you get married.
And the reason why they're not doing it is because they live in a black male worshiping community where you have trash bag bandits without a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of, thinking that and it's like, y'all ain't even making that much money on YouTube because you're splitting the money 4 ways. So let's not act like you sitting up here making loads of money. I can look at your view count. You ain't making that much money, because even if you had 100,000 subscribers and you was making $25K a month, you splitting that 4 ways. So are y'all really making some real money? Y'all ain't even making no real money, but you sitting on a podcast acting like you're in a position to rate who's the queen when you ain't no king.
Stop the camera.
Right. The king should be talking about who's queen.
I mean, where y'all want to start?
Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready?
I mean, where y'all want to start?
Bro,
man? There's so much.
Y'all ready?
Bro,
much
don't
material.
ever put me in the broke conversation
Y'all ready?
ever in your life, Cynthia.
Bro.
Y'all
I'm
ready?
sorry, you don't know me. And I don't know you.
Cynthia.
And I don't ever talk nothing about you whenever I see you on these clips or whatever. The last clip you said, you still called us dusty, whatever it was. I never called you broke.
Nope.
But you only got 59K subscribers. Your videos only get 20,000 views. You ain't bringing in close to 5K a month. A month, I said.
By yourself.
I bring that in every 2 weeks.
Oh, don't talking like that, kid.
Fuck the YouTube money.
After the tax.
Fuck the YouTube money.
YouTube money. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this for free.
Fuck the
This ain't
Patreon
worried about
money.
the YouTube money. This goes into a bank account that we ain't even touching it. But keep on going. Let y'all go ahead and talk.
Cynthia, you calling a nigga that in a $500,000 home, bro? $60,000 car. We talking private beach in the neighborhood. Got what? Me broke?
Oh man.
Baby, I ain't seen an air mattress in like 8 years.
She said air mattress kings.
Air mattress
I ain't seen an air mattress. Baby, my house so big we don't even use the top floor. This is facts. This is facts. I'm looking at your living room or wherever you shooting your show at. You're not living like me, baby. You're not. And if you want to come by the castle, just let me know. I'll give you a tour. Let my wife show you around. Me, Dusty, I've been married 9 years.
To a black queen.
To a black queen.
There we go.
And she makes more money than you. Fuck is you talking about? Dusty. Girl, I ain't been dusty since I stepped off my mama porch.
Trash bag bandit. Yeah, I don't even have nothing to say in regards to. I mean, it's humorous, man. I don't, that's hard to really respond to.
I don't tolerate
living the life I live. It's hard to respond.
I don't tolerate that kind of disrespect, dog. I ain't never come at you like that.
And why she blame everything on a black man?
And why it gotta be broke?
And then on top of that, she said resources. Y'all ain't got no resources neither. Then on top of that, you gonna say every other race that left us and everything. They left you too. Fuck is you talking about?
And black men are more employed than black women, but she didn't want to add that.
You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is you talking about?
Wait. She said the complete opposite.
Yeah.
She said that. She said women are more employed than black men. That's what she said. Those were her words.
She said we were more unemployed.
Yeah. She said that too. But she said women are more employed than black men, which is not true.
Come on, you know. Who hurt you? Are you a baby moms?
And I also said, oh, my baby, go ahead, Smooth.
No, do your thing.
No, I ain't mean to cut you off.
No, you was good.
But I did say, she caught me a little straight, when I said I didn't have a job, which is true because I work for myself. And I said that. And right now, I started, about October, something like that, and I got 22 clients. And she need to be one of them. I do virtual sessions. I do virtual sessions and in person. I can fly.
I'm not with it.
No, I'm with it. Go ahead, talk.
You want to be super disrespectful, and you know what I'm saying? First off, if you was a queen, then I wasn't talking to you. But you must fall in somewhere in those lines.
Ooh. The man she wanted told her, "Oh, you got a baby? I'm good." Golly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for like the dialogue in regards to the topic that we discussing, but when it turned into personal shots, it's just like,
come on, baby.
Your lifestyle compared to mine
and your
is
friends
not the same.
You and your friends couldn't add up to what we living like right now.
Come on.
And that's just
the YouTube stuff.
But the thing is, we don't even brag about, like, you never hear us talk about no numbers. You never hear us talking about no money we making from this shit. Like, we don't brag on that. Why? Because, again, the money is going somewhere where none of us is touching it. Everybody's living good. This shit is a hobby. This is not livelihood. I think that's the difference between us and most YouTube people.
On this.
Right?
Do this once a week. Literally once a week.
Straight up. Y'all be on YouTube live 5-6 days a week trying to get
that money.
What I'm saying? It's just like we get on there whenever we can.
Yeah, whatever we can.
It's just
real.
honest,
That's
bro.
real. That's real.
But again,
talk our shit and back it up.
Yeah, but you never hear us say nothing about no money or no income. This is like, man, like stop
baby.
it.
Don't
I mean,
be shooting
it's
shots.
adorable.
I would rather people do like I see these people on Twitter, man, be talking that shit. Please, if you gonna say something about the dean, man, go do some research first. Because if I go on your page and you ain't even close to how I'm living, I'm no longer responding to people like that.
But you know what's crazy though is that like people be saying a bunch of like broke stuff. Oh, they on a what was the barbecue domino table? It was another thing I thought was humorous.
That was funny.
But it's like, if we was to respond, okay, like post the blueprint to where you live, then we corny. Or post your bank account, then we corny. Or post your last check. Or, post what you made last month, then we corny for that. But they could run with this broke narrative, you know what I'm saying? It is just like, puts us in a bad, you know what I mean? It's just like, damn, it's just not fair, man. Because we living so much better than y'all that it's going to look crazy if we do that.
But I want them to keep going. Because when we really do talk that shit, I want them to say we being bullies. I don't want to hear that.
They're going to say that regardless.
When it's been back and forth, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They steady coming at us, steady. And they had a whole segment about it too, which is
I would love it.
I love it. I thank you for the publicity, baby, because we definitely about to take some of your subscribers.
Hey, while we on this subject, I would love to yeah, we gonna have to set this up. I would love to get on Zoom with y'all and like let's talk about this like live on y'all pod or on y'all platform or whatever it is. I don't care. Like I know you got your little fans that be following you to be supporting you or whatever. I mean, I would love for us to like sit down and just debate that. Or debate these issues that we quote unquote.
Just don't bring up no money.
Never talk.
I just want to know why you hate black men so much.
And I ain't yelling. Yeah, why do you hate black men so much? Because you definitely got some.
Because we don't hate black men.
Hey, because
we don't hate black women. We
I
keep the
watched
same
that show.
energy for both sides. It's never no straight up disrespecting black women. We don't never say they dusty or just straight up hating on them every episode. This goes to both sides. Yeah. Yours is just straight up hating black men. I just want to know where it come from.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I just want to know where it's coming from.
I looked at a few of her shows, bro. Like all you do is bash us.
That's it.
But you want to be with a black man. Don't no black man want to, when they see you, they don't want to be with you just off the strength of that. You know what I'm saying? You don't never say what the black woman's doing.
Because they never at fault.
Like y'all perfect.
They never at fault.
Y'all with us in this shit, baby. And please don't ever say resources ever again on your show. Don't no black person own any resources. I care less how rich they are. And when you say when I say resources, I mean goddamn you owning something that changes the world, that affects the world if you don't own it. That's resources. Not no media shit. Not no media shit. Don't no black person own that on this planet. Shit, gold and diamonds is in Africa, and they don't even own this shit.
You know what I hate? I hate this whole like fatherless children, especially in the black community, are solely on the black man. Like if you listen to the dialogue that she was spewing, right, it basically makes it seem like black women are just complete victims with no choice in the situation. Like black women are getting raped and forced to have kids by men that don't want them.
Black men, because she always say black men.
Right, yeah, by black men, which is interesting to me because typically when a man is not in his kid's life or a man is a deadbeat, he typically has more than one child. That's not the first go round that he did that to you. You're often not his first baby mother that he didn't abandon, right? So what tends to happen is you'll meet this man. This man got one kid, sometimes 2, 3, whatever the case may be. You talking to him for a year, you ain't met the kids once, but you think it's a good idea to get pregnant by this man and have his baby.
You think a year? They're going to be pregnant within the first 3 months.
Right.
Because damn sure that man that got kids, he ain't wrapping it up.
Right.
He didn't got used to no condom. What?
I'm going here raw. Take care of no kids.
I'm going here raw. That's exactly what he's doing.
Right. So it's like, again, you've been talking to this man for however long, 3 months, 6 months, year, whatever the case may be. You never met any of his other kids. You never heard him say, oh, yeah, I'm about to go to my son's basketball game. Oh, I'm about to go to my daughter's dance recital. Oh, I got to go pick him up. You never heard this man say nothing about no kids at all, but you know he got them. But in your mind, your delusional ass mind, you think it's a good idea to have this man's baby. Why is that? So for you to sit here and say that, you in that situation, you get pregnant by this man, you have his 4th kid or his 3rd kid that he's not taking care of. Now all of a sudden it's all black man's fault because of a nigga you knew was gonna be a deadbeat regardless. You rolled the dice, you gambled, you lost. That's not all black man's fault. So I hate that narrative. Don't get me wrong. Now, black men definitely play a role in it because we getting you pregnant. But y'all have final say on whether or not to keep the baby. That's just reality. Yes. It can't be a situation where, okay, it takes 2 to make the baby, but it only take your decision to get rid of it.
It only take her decision to say, hey, we're not having sex unless you wrap it up.
That's it.
Facts.
Simple. That's her decision.
Facts. Sex can't happen without your approval.
And I know you feel the difference between raw and with a condom. Yeah. I know you feel the difference.
He'll had a condom, they'll pull it off for him. We just gonna keep it real.
And we gonna keep it real. They gonna start giving head and hop right on. That's their go-to move. Give you head and hop right on.
But again, my whole point is this. Typically, running into deadbeat dads, your baby is not the first one. And you knew. But you decided that it was gonna be a good idea to have this man's baby anyway. And now all black men are to blame for that. That's wrong.
And then on top of that, even if it is his first kid, this nigga been in and out your life this whole time.
No consistency.
None. And you getting pregnant, think you gonna change this man to be a family dude.
Exactly.
And when you have the baby, not even when you have the baby, when you pregnant, he skate on you. he was the problem. You was the problem too. You seen he wasn't gonna be there. He wasn't there from the go. That nigga was in and out the door from the jump. But he the bad guy. Both of y'all bad. He terrible for leaving and you terrible for not goddamn looking at the signs.
Bingo.
You knew he wasn't gonna be no father. You knew that. You knew he wasn't father material. So that was your decision to have that kid too. They make plan Bs these days, baby.
Which is why I don't understand, like, women will brag all day about being FBI detectives and I'm going to find out what I need to find out. But why y'all FBI detectives and women's intuition, why none of that shit work when it comes to determining a man's character? Why is that?
Because that big pussy be purring.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got all these skills to figure out who this man, or figure out what this man is doing, or if this man is cheating. Why can't none of that shit be used in a preventative measure? When you talking to this man, you know what? He don't give me great father vibes. He gives me a nigga that's gonna dip off after he get me pregnant. Like, why don't the senses work in those situations?
Exactly. I only see him 3 times a week.
Why don't it work that I am not married to this man? We is not goddamn me having a kid. I'm taking every preventable measure I can. Condoms, birth control, plan B, abortion. I don't care. You got 4 options. Or have no sex.
I'm having kids. It's
or have no sex.
You got 5 options. That's
you got 5 options. Or have no sex.
5 options. And you mean to tell me y'all fail on all 5 options? God damn.
That's just honest, man. But again,
we wrong when we say shit like that.
Right.
We wrong.
Because black women are victims, according to y'all victims all the way around. Like, everything is a black man's fault. Everything. It's just like, bro, like, when does accountability come into this shit?
It doesn't. But when a black man is doing something, he should have been accountable. You got to hold him accountable.
It's just like,
come on, baby.
But which is why, like, the shit y'all be talking going one ear and out the other, it don't make sense. It's no logic behind it. Just like we talking about how y'all should be held accountable. Before I stated that, I stated black men definitely need to have, on last pod, black men, we need to do a better job of picking the right women and being men stepping up to the plate, being in the household when we have kids.
That's facts. That's facts.
We say that type of thing all the time.
I think I said it after goddamn Otis made his speech.
We did. We really did.
If you would have listened to the whole thing, but people don't listen. They just listen to the single clip and don't watch to get more information on it. They just go by what they see.
We gave out more game on this podcast.
Damn link is right there.
Oh, both sides. We gave our game on both sides of the street.
Panda and Kenny is always on the woman's side, so I don't know how the hell you didn't catch my backlash. But it is what it is. Just don't call me broke again.
Come on, baby.
And then this whole narrative, like, black men are encouraging each other that, to not take care of their kids, or we kikiing and laughing.
I don't talk to nobody that don't take care of their kids.
Exactly.
Nobody.
For real.
That's just real rap.
Hell you talking
He's
about?
He's done cut day one homies off because you not taking care of your kids. Ain't nobody sitting at this table that have no kids not taking care of them. If they did, if they wasn't taking care of them, they wouldn't be sitting at this table. So I don't like that narrative that's getting pushed out here. You feel me? Because your decision making is horrible. Yes, decision making factors into this, bro. Like, you can't play a victim all your life. You a grown woman. You 30-something years old with a child. What type of example is that? Everything that happens to me is somebody else's fault.
It's the black man's fault.
It's not somebody's fault. It's a black man.
Yeah, it's black man's fault.
How do you even teach your kid growing up? After seeing her YouTube page, how do you teach your kid how to navigate with black men?
You don't.
How to
date outside
your
race.
How to navigate with men. Period.
Period.
That conversation be like, hey, don't date no black man.
Come on, man.
The way she talk.
Or whatever she got.
The way I see it, it's going to be don't talk to black men, but submit to these white men.
Which I'm glad y'all brought this up. Another thing I wanted to get to. Again, this whole deadbeat situation, this whole how we treat black women situation, all of this shit. Where do y'all think we learned patriarchy from? Wasn't a concept that black men just got in the room and invented, right? These same white people, white dudes that y'all claiming, we gonna divest and we gonna diverge and go through this. They taught us this patriarchy. Black men and the black family was not ran like this in Africa.
That's facts.
So where the fuck do y'all think we learned it from? But these is the type of niggas that y'all want to run to? Go for it. And when Hunter get tired of your ass and send you right the fuck back,
because he gonna be tired.
Then what?
Then we gotta accept you and your kid and the racist half of their family. There's a lot of shit that go into that, baby.
Hunter wants somebody that's going
Why
to
he
listen.
said Hunter?
That's just real shit.
He wants
When
somebody.
they always threaten.
Hunter gets
Hunter get tired of your ass and send you back. Then what?
Hunter
Or Tyler.
What, hey,
They gon'
what black dudes you name Hunter? I'll wait.
It's just real shit. They always threatening that, bro. Go do you. I don't give a fuck, bro. I do not care. Go do you.
Go.
Don't care nothing about none of that, bro. But again, don't paint this narrative like black men just came up with all these toxic traits. We just went in a room and just created this shit. No, you learn it from somewhere. All them slaves on that plantation, what relationship do you think that they looking toward and shaping theirs after? African niggas have 3, 4, 5 different wives. They still do to this day.
What they were forced into.
Bingo.
They were forced to have multiple kids with multiple women.
Mm-hmm. Bingo. So
They was forced to reproduce. That's how they kept the goddamn plantations field picking cotton. They needed bodies. Reproduction.
That's real.
But we ain't gonna go into
But
that.
again, it's all black men's fault. So we just gonna keep it pushing. But again, I'm dead ass serious. I want to set up this Zoom meeting. I would love to have this conversation live over.
I don't think she.
I think it'll make great content.
I don't think she gonna have it.
I think it'd be cool.
I mean,
Because then she gonna do her research. You gotta realize now. Her and her friends gonna do their research on us now. To actually see what we do and how we live.
I hope they understand where we coming
from. And then it's gonna be a different conversation because now you ain't talking to 4 dusties.
Don't even look at how I'm living. I don't care. Just go about how we speak and how we talk on this,
You know what I'm
on this
saying?
platform. It's more backlash towards black men than it is towards women. Honestly,
Easily.
Easy.
Even
we
at
tell
the
women all the
sleeves.
time, hold up to your standards.
Giving them
all
free
the time.
game
Don't
all the
let
time.
These dudes, pick you over. Hold up to your standards. What
Of
you
course, they
looking
ain't
for?
gonna hear that.
Obviously,
The right
y'all
man
not paying
the
attention.
right man gonna fall for it.
But then this is another angle that she tried to argue that kind of rubbed me the wrong way as well. This whole, it's not a lot of black men to choose from. So the law of probability states that most black men are going to be trash. So again, we're victims. We don't really have a choice in choosing terrible black men because most of y'all are going to be terrible. Again, this whole diverse thing that y'all talk about on planet Earth, it's 50-50 or 51-49, 50.5, 50 women compared to men. You can't sit here and tell me, I don't give a damn. If all black women was terrible, I would date another race. I don't care. Like, don't use that as no excuse here. You want to date black men. So again, this whole gambling thing and losing that I'm talking about. You rolling the dice. This law of probability thing that you're talking about. You rolling the dice and you losing. Take accountability for that. That's like me going to the casino, sitting down at the blackjack table, losing all my fucking money, and blaming the nigga that's sweeping the carpet behind me.
Blaming the dealer.
Blaming the dealer. It's your fault. You say this is a fucking conspiracy. I'm blaming the owner of the casino. I'm blaming the dealer. I'm blaming the nigga sweeping. I'm blaming the waitress bringing the drinks. It's everybody's fault except mine.
Brought me too many drinks.
But ain't now one of them niggas placed a bet on no cards that was dealt. You did. So own it. God damn, bro, that shit is just frustrating, bro.
Hey, but that single mom shit,
it's ridiculous, bro.
That single mom shit could be used against her. Because, a lot of y'all are single moms. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But y'all raising these races of men. You get what I'm saying? Y'all raising these men. And obviously, the way you talk, obviously y'all doing a poor job at it. Because y'all letting them do the same thing your baby daddy did to you. If we keeping it a buck, it's fucked up to say, but that's real. That is real.
That's valid though.
And that shit crazy, bitch.
But also, again, y'all had these kids, these little boys, these little girls, especially like little boys, because that's what we talking about, black men. Mm-hmm. What type of example was that for you to? Because I be telling women all the time, like, it's a funny question to ask a woman. Hey, the last man you had sex with, would you be okay if your son turned out like him?
No.
And most of them gonna say no.
Correct.
No.
So what does that say?
Unless they had sex with me.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I vouch for my nigga. I vouch for my nigga. I can't do my nigga. I vouch for my nigga.
At least Matt got my back.
I vouch for my nigga.
Otis, don't you say nothing, goddamn.
I'm quiet.
Nah, but that's real though.
But that's real. You constantly rewarding the nigga that you don't want your son to turn into. What type of example is that setting for him?
That's real.
We just gonna keep it G and we talk about accountability. Let's get into accountability.
You know what I mean? Women I done had sex with their kids and my bad.
Let's not do that.
Hey,
What? I know a lot of
they not gonna talk about
I
that.
could put 10 on my hand right now.
And that's the fucked up part because I do too. Like literally in the bed.
And I wouldn't even know. No, not in the bed. No, we ain't doing that.
In the bed.
I wouldn't even know until the next morning. I'd be like, what?
In the bed, Kenny.
Okay.
But then we want to talk about decision making.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
That's the decision making. Accountability.
Y'all raising these men. That's just real. Y'all raising these men. Because obviously you let the father walk out your life, or you knew he wasn't
You let him walk out your
Hey, that's just hey, it's fucked up and funny to say, but it's
Push the nigga
real.
out your life.
Yeah, or you push the nigga out your life and you raising this boy. Now you raising this black boy in this climate that we living in. You get what I'm saying? And you raised him basically to be the man that you never wanted to date, or you wish you'd have never met. That's what you raised him to be. You don't raise them with no values, no morals, and all that type of shit there. Yeah, women go to college and get their degrees over black men. But like I said, who's raising the majority of the stake? Who's raising these black men? That's black women. So if your son not going to college, getting this degree, out here going to work or whatever the fuck, then what does that say about your parenting skills? What does that say?
All I'm going to say is if he has so much restraint, you'd be able to go without sex. You ain't want all this happen, just don't have sex.
But they need.
But you can't do that.
They need to be
all
touched.
the toys you say that be doing better jobs than men, obviously it ain't working.
Buy some more.
That pressure ain't the same. That's what they were saying.
That pressure ain't the same.
That toy can't hold you at night. When it's cold outside, who are you holding?
Y'all so trash.
Ooh yeah. Wait until tonight, girl.
Damn
Trash, man.
Oh man. But hey, but again, shout out to Cynthia G and her platform and all your calls. But we definitely want to set that up so we can tell y'all how wrong y'all are live. And on that note, we're gonna wrap this thing on up, y'all boys. Shout out to our social medias and things of that nature.
KT_Goodrich, all platforms.
SMUV __ all platforms. Don't at me, bitch.
So_fitness, all platforms, IG, TikTok, Twitter. Also, shout out to the S5 podcast.
It's real.
Yeah, D-Trill-AC everywhere. Twitter, Instagram. Y'all already know what's going on. Krew season as well. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Shout out to everybody that been rocking with us, Patreon members especially.
Man.
Tell her, tell her.
Keep on joining. Keep on joining.
Also, keep on joining.
Especially YouTubers. We got 17,000 subscribers.
We growing.
Just $2.
Yeah.
$24 for a year. You spend that on one DoorDash. That's just for the delivery part. We ain't talking about the food. That's for the delivery.
24 is the delivery fee. You right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Straight up.
if you like our podcast like we do, support that way.
Yeah, because we not backpedaling. We told y'all what it was going to be, and as y'all see, that's what it is. If you want to watch the full video, you have to be a Patreon member.
We love y'all. We do.
Again, shout out to our YouTube subscribers as well. We don't, ain't no issue. And salute to everybody in the comments that been echoing and understand. Yep. You know what I'm saying? What it is. Again, we done gave out 100+ videos of free content. 100+. And these not short videos. 2 hours, hour, 50 minutes, 40 minutes. It's like, so, again, if you rock with us, you're going to support. If not, then you can, keep doing what you're doing. Streaming it for free or whatever. It's cool, too. Again, we ain't judging. We just want everybody to hear it.
Just support.
But, if you want those added benefits.
Rate the show.
Yeah.
Rate the show, please.